What up, big time gang? Welcome back to another Tommy Big Time video. This here is a Russian diver model 0554 with a dead battery. This is my homie Gilbert's watch, and we are going to get this mother running and put a new battery in it. So if you're interested in that, please stay tuned. All right, so we'll give you some specifics real quick. This is an older model. This is a special edition 50-year series of the Russian diver. So this must have come out like in 09. So 1959 was the original. And so I'm guessing this came out in 09, and that makes it a 50-year series. So older Invicta. This is a Russian diver on a poly strap. Poly strap is black. Watch is gunmetal. Got a blue fiber dial. Very cool. I took the canteen off and I pulled the crown because we're going to be removing the inner workings, or at least the inner plastic, and I don't want to damage the crown stem. That's a good thing to remember. This is the ISA movement, Swiss Quartz ISA or ISATRONIC 2371/103. 3-hand simple movement. Nothing too crazy here. We're going to open this up and get the battery swapped out. I have no idea what battery this takes at the moment, so we're going to kind of learn together. Wow, that thing was on there good. Oops. So this watch was actually just sold to my boy Gilbert from somebody that had him sitting for a long time and never wore it. So I'm hoping there's no battery corrosion or anything like that, because that's the risk you can take with something this old that's been sitting like this. It hasn't been serviced or hasn't been cracked open and the battery pulled out at least. You can get where the battery corrodes inside the watch, and that can destroy the movement. So let's pray that that didn't happen, but we will soon find out. So there it is. Get the plastic retainer out. And that is a SR920SW. There's a Sony in there. So this has been switched before. This isn't the first battery change this watch has had, for sure. So now we need to figure out what an SR920 is. So SR920 is a RENATA 371, and I'll show you that here in a minute. Gotta open it up. So there we go. SR920 SW 371 RENATA. So that's what we're gonna put in it. You know, I always try to put RENATA batteries in the Invicta watches when I have them. Some of the numbers you can't find in RENATA, so I'll buy like an Energizer or a Sony or something like that. But for the most part, RENATA makes most of the common batteries for the movements that Invicta uses. There we go. So I'm going to try to put these side by side so you guys can see them. There we go. Sony SR920 SW, made in Japan. 371 RENATA, Swiss made. So obviously we're going with the Swiss. because you want to put the best in your movement to, complement the Swiss movement that's already in the watch. So all I did was pull back this little prong here. This here. All I did was pull that back and slide the battery in this side first because there's a tab there. Very simple. And do the opposite to remove it. Very easy. Now we're going to put the retainer back on. This goes around the crown stem. Make sure that you line that up and do not damage the crown stem. Very important. Right back in like a glove. Before we go any further, just make sure the watch is ticking. Yes, it is. I pushed the crown in and it is ticking. So we will come back to that in a second. I'm going to get this case back on the watch. You want to try to keep it as quickly as possible so you don't expose the watch to any kind of unnecessary dust and moisture and anything else that could get in it while you're working on the battery. So quicker is also very, very good and a lot better for the watch. Now, if you notice me struggling there for a second, it's because I want to make sure I don't cross thread. And so I don't force the case back on. I kind of allow it to align itself. And I just kind of continue to rotate it until you feel it when it bites and you know it's aligned. And then you'll start to actually crank it down and tighten it. Okay, nice and tight. Now we are ticking. Now I'm going to set this watch for Gilbert. So it is currently 11:30 a.m. So to figure out if it's AM or PM, I'm going to go a full rotation till the date changes. There we go. So now we're in the AM setting. The 11:30 is there. Now we're going to push it all the way in, pull it out once, and get the date to the 25th. '24th, 25th. Push the crown all the way in and we're set. Now we're going to screw the canteen back on and it's a done deal. So like I said, this watch is a special edition. Anniversary series, kind of 50-year anniversary. Gunmetal, black poly strap, black keepers, gunmetal barrels, gunmetal buckle. And got the Invicta engraving on the side like most Russian divers do. And then of course the canteen crown protector with the chain. The bezel does not rotate. It is a solid bezel. But that blue fiber dial is pretty awesome. One of my buddies has one that has a spider on the blue fiber dial, which is even cooler. But this one is awesome. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for a few photos. Have a great day. Smash that subscribe button. Drop a comment. And stay blessed.